I discovered a shocking city in southwestern Nigeria where people actually prefer to speak French as their official language and spend CFA as their official currency.
Moi, je m'appelle Afolabi Samuel. Donc, je suis un enfant de Ejigbo local government, mais je suis né à Côte d'Ivoire.
Si tu veux venir au Nigeria, c'est très simple. Il faut juste que tu vas où on prend le voiture pour venir au Nigeria.
La manière qu'on vient ici, tu prends une voiture de Nigeria.
Okay, so is it true that they spend CFA here too? Or can you get the currency around here?
Yes, you can get the currency.
I just changed Naira to CFA and I want to confirm myself if actually I can spend this money in the market. I don't know if you guys take this here. This is CFA. I just spent CFA and I actually got a change, which means, I mean, this is like a global city. But what I find quite fascinating is the fact that this city doesn't share a boundary with any French-speaking country. So the question is, how do majority of these people speak French? And why do they prefer to use CFA as an official means of exchange? Currently on my way to Ejigbo, and the journey seems to be taking like forever, you know, like because one moment I feel we're like 40 kilometers away, and the next moment apparently it turns out that we are even farther than that. So I mean, there are several ways to connect to this town. If you are coming from the southwest, particularly Lagos, you would have to board a vehicle to Ibadan, and then from Ibadan you connect to Ejigbo.
Welcome to Ejigbo in Osun State, the only community in Nigeria where French is the second official language, a place popularly known as the Little Côte d'Ivoire. The founding fathers of Ejigbo were mainly traders who migrated to Abidjan and Ivory Coast, a French-speaking country in search of economic opportunities. There, the Yoruba migrants adopted the French language as a necessity for survival. Over time, they built their lives there. Some even married into local families, but no matter how far they went, they stayed connected to hope. They kept returning to Ejigbo, bringing back not just money, but also the French language and parts of the Ivorian culture.
Ohun tí a béèrè ní ọwọ́ wa nípa bí àwọn ọmọ ìlú ṣe pọ̀ nílùú Abidjan. Ohun tó fà á tí àwọn ìlú ṣe pọ̀ nílùú Abidjan ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn baba ńlá baba wa wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ lọ sí ìlú Abidjan. Láti bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn náà ń bímọ síbẹ̀, wọ́n níyàwó níbẹ̀. Ohun ló fà á tí àwọn ìlú yìí fi pọ̀ ní ìlú Abidjan. Tó tó wá pọ̀ jù, tó tó wá fà á ni pé pàápàá ibẹ̀ ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọkọ̀ tí ń lọ sí Abidjan ìlú ni wọ́n pọ̀ sí jù. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí ò débẹ̀ rí náà sọ pé èmi náà fẹ́ lọ wo ohun tí wọ́n ń ṣe ń bẹ̀. Tí wọ́n bá ti wá débẹ̀ wọ́n ti kọ́rọ̀ ajé ń bẹ ń bẹ̀, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń dúró síbẹ̀ láti sọ̀rọ̀ ajé ń bẹ̀, wọ́n ń fẹ́yàwó síbẹ̀, wọ́n ń bímọ síbẹ̀. Ló fà á tí ọmọ ìlú fi pọ̀ níbẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ lọ wọ́n ń wá inú ìlú ilẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Tẹ́ bá wọ́n ìlú dára tó wáyé pé irújọ́ Sunday àná lẹ wá ìlú ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọkọ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ lánàá tó jẹ́jọ́ Sunday every Sunday ni wọ́n máa ń lọ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n yẹ pé wọ́n ti máa ń lọ láyọ̀ wọ́n ń bọ̀ láyọ̀. Òun ló fà á tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ ìlú fi pọ̀ ní ibẹ̀ yẹn, wọ́n ní pé ọrọ̀ ajé pọ̀ níbẹ̀ jù.
Quand on parle d'habitation, à Abidjan, les maisons sont très chères. Les maisons sont très chères, très chères. Quand je dis très cher, c'est très cher. Quand on parle de la comparaison du parc, quand tu compares, tu fais la comparaison sur Abidjan et puis Lagos. Mais Ejigbo, avec des villages qui sont à Abidjan, c'est pas la même chose. Les maisons sont très chères à Abidjan, très chères comparées à Ejigbo. Même dans les campements, les maisons sont chères à Abidjan, mais au Nigeria, les maisons sont un peu abordables. Comme ça, dans une année, tu peux payer peut-être 200 000 Naira, qui fait un tour de 80 000 CFA par an. Ok, à Abidjan, une maison par mois, une maison studio fait 75 000. 75 000 ici, tu viens ici, tu veux prendre 3 chambres salon, au moins 75 000 Naira. Donc il y a une grande différence. Quand on parle d'une maison, je pense que le Niger est un peu moins cher que par rapport à Abidjan.
So the people of Ejigbo are both Christians and Muslims. So as a result, I found my way to the oldest church in this town, which is the Idiakwe Baptist Church. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I mean, it was founded in 1892. So what that means is this building right here is as old as 1892, and this was commissioned in 1992. Okay, and I feel like to better understand the people, we would have to speak to their religious leaders.
My name is Reverend Dr. Ejigbo, the pastor of the church now, the Abidjan Church here in Ejigbo.
Okay, sir. So, like, how long have you been in this town?
About 20 years ago, 2 decades ago.
20 years? Yes. So, which means you've happened to witness the coming of people from Ivory Coast, I mean, these French-speaking countries to this town?
Yes, now. So, I remember there, they are living there.
Okay.
So it's common for festival, for celebration, for one ceremony or the other.
So is it safe to say most of your members are equally French speakers too?
Yes,
I mean, they speak French too.
they speak French. They can speak French fluently.
Oh, okay.
Because most of the Ejigbo who relocate from Africa down to Nigeria, they are still in the church, they are still a member.
Wow.
And some of the Syrians are still over there living in Ivory Coast.
You know, I like to think that this place is like a global village.
Yes.
Yes, so people from all sorts of places. So what does it mean like? How does it feel like to, I mean, coexist, to live with these people?
Well, they are living in harmony because most of us are, almost every compound in this community have one people or the other in Ivory Coast.
Based there.
So based in Ivory Coast. And we go to their park now, motor park, they are moving from Nigeria to Ivory Coast almost every day.
Okay.
They are taking people here to Ivory Coast, taking goods here from here to Ivory Coast.
Okay.
So, and likewise, I mean, the same thing also happening.
From there to this place?
I mean, yes, from there to this place.
Okay, so is it true that they spend safer here too? Or can you get the currency around here?
Yes, you can get the currency. Before you get to the palace gates there, there are some people who are changing the money. So if you have the naira, you want to change to saver, or you want to change your saver to naira, you can convert it to you.
I came to Ejigbo with 3 missions: to find out if French is actually the second official language, how that came to be despite not bordering any Francophone country, and to see if I can actually spend safer. Now I've already confirmed the first 2, so now I'm focused on finding out if I can actually spend safer. But first, I stopped at the traditional ruler's palace, and honestly it was a bit disappointing because I really couldn't get to hear the story from him.
I'm currently at the palace. I came to see the traditional ruler, you know, ask a couple of questions and get clarity for myself, but unfortunately I couldn't meet him. I think he's not on seat or something, so I mean, I just have to keep moving.
From here, I headed straight to the market to see if I could spend the sefa I just exchanged.
I just changed naira to sefa, and I want to confirm myself if actually I can spend this money in the market. So it's actually going to come as a big surprise to me. I mean, I've heard it before, so I came to see things for myself. So if actually I can spend this currency in the market, I mean, I'm going to be really, really surprised. So let's check it out. Ama, good afternoon. Ekushema, please, can I get something to buy? Like, can I get like a soft drink or something? One, just one. Okay, and I don't know if you guys take this here. This is Sefa. Wow. Wow, they take Sefa here. I mean, this is surprising. Let me see. Let me just see. Wow, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay, so like I saw it online and I told myself I was going to try it out. So I just spent naira. I just spent Sefa and I actually got a change, which means, I mean, this is like a global city. This is another city in Nigeria.
But it also made sense when I realized there are buses that travel all the way to Abidjan from Ejigbo, and they are cheaper than usual. In fact, people from all over Nigeria come here just to take a bus to Abidjan.
So I'm currently inside one of the buses that moves from right here in Ejigbo to Ivory Coast. Okay, and I met one of the drivers here. So I just wanted to find out how things work. So like, how much does it cost to move from here to Ivory Coast?
Le transport ici à Abidjan, c'est pas cher, c'est 40 000 francs, y compris les frais de route. 40 000 francs, 40,000 CFA.
La manière qu'on vient ici, tu prends une voiture de Nigeria, tu leur dis que tu t'en au Nigeria, ils vont te prendre 3 jours. Quand tu as venu 3 jours, tu as prendre tes bagages, ta nourriture, tout ce que tu as besoin de faire. Tes habits, tes affaires, tout. Mais quand tu tombes à Abidjan là-bas, c'est trop facile. Tu leur dis que c'est pour moi que tu tombes à Abidjan. Ils vont te prendre dans une voiture. Tu vas payer l'argent, tu prends tous tes bagages. Mais ouais, ceux qui sont à Abidjan, ils sont pas trop méchants, ils sont pas trop gentils aussi. Mais ils sont cool, ils sont cool.
Mais Abidjan même, les gens Nigeria ici, ils sont très cool, ils sont très généreux, ils aident les gens et puis ils sont très familiers avec les gens. Dès que tu viens ici, tu trouves des amis, les gens qui t'accueillent chaleureusement. En tout cas, Nigeria aussi c'est bon, mais comparé au Côte d'Ivoire, c'est un peu...
Donc bonjour, moi je m'appelle Afolabi Samuel. Donc je suis Je suis un enfant de Ejigbo local government, mais je suis né à Côte d'Ivoire.
Bonjour tout le monde. Je m'appelle Balogun Saïd. Je suis deuxième secrétaire de National Union Abidjan Transport. Allez là, on est à la gare de transport de Abidjan. On prend passager à Ejigbo ici, Nigeria, pour aller à Abidjan.
Ejigbo is probably the only town in Africa that has truly achieved the borderless Africa that people talk about. I mean, the people from here do not just migrate to Ivory Coast. They import the lifestyle and the culture of those people to Nigeria. So as a result, they can actually live in both worlds. You see, the idea of a borderless Africa refers to the vision of a continent where people can actually move between countries, you know, with little to no restrictions, just the way it's obtainable in Europe, you know, something like the Schengen area where you can actually move from one country in Europe to another without actually submitting your passport. So, I mean, this is the only town that is doing something like that.
A small town with a strong connection to Abidjan, where culture, language, and even currency cross borders. It's almost like two worlds meeting in one place. At the end of the day, it shows that borders don't really define who we are. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.